Hello everybody, welcome back to my breakdown and analysis of the most recent Green Bay Packers game and my prediction for the next week. Without any further ado, let's get into it. So this past week, the Packers came off of a short week and they played the San Francisco 49ers on Thursday, a week ago, and they came away with a victory at a score of 34-17. Looking at the stats here, Aaron Rodgers went 25 of 31, 305 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Aaron Jones carried the ball 15 times for 58 yards, and Davante Adams had a great game, 10 receptions, 173 yards, and 1 touchdown for him. Marquez Valdes-Scantling also had 2 catches for 53 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he did have some drops that looked kind of bad, but he did also catch touchdowns. He's very inconsistent. Hopefully, going forward, he can be a little bit more consistent. On the defensive side of things, Za'Darius Smith had a strip sack against Nick Mullins, and Raven Greene also had an interception against Nick Mullins. For the 49ers, Nick Mullins went 22 of 35, had 291 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not a terrible game for a backup, but, you know. Jerick McKinnon ran the ball 12 times for 52 yards, and their backup wide receiver, Richie James, had 9 catches for 184 yards and a touchdown. Green Bay Packers did their thing where they'll turn someone into a superstar for no reason. Lucky enough for us, and unfortunate for them, the 49ers were absolutely decimated by injuries. I think half of their offense and half of their defense was out. Hopefully they can get well soon and get back to full strength, but for us it worked in our favor. So what can you do? You move on. Packers took care of business as they should. The 49ers, like I said, were decimated by injuries. It was a pretty easy win. Aaron Rodgers with this game, 25 of 31, 305 yards and 4 touchdowns. Puts himself back in the MVP race along with Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson. As of right now, I would put Patrick Mahomes ahead of Rodgers, and I would put Rodgers ahead of Wilson. So it would be Mahomes, Rodgers, and Wilson. That is my opinion. That's where I think things stand as they are right now. We will see what happens in the future. For the Packers, their next game is against the Jacksonville Jaguars at Lambeau Field. Jacksonville is coming in at it's either a 1-7 or a 2-6 record. They are not having a great year. I predict that the Packers will win this game at a score of 42-20. The Jacksonville doesn't have any superstar talent. They're a rebuilding team, and we will see what happens. But 42-20 is my prediction for this week. We will see what happens, and I will see you next week. Thanks, everyone.